Live from Studio 46, this is Good Morning Union Canal.
Good Morning Union Canal, a place where we show respect, show responsibility, show safety, and do our job. Please rise for the salute to the flag. I pledge allegiance to the flag and now let's say our Union Canal Creed. Today is a new day to reach my potential. You may be seated. Good morning. Today is Tuesday, October 10th, 2023. It is day one on the special schedules. The announcements this morning are given by Dylan Fox
and Alex Kane. Today's lunch is meatball sub and or without cheese, fresh broccoli dunkers.
My lady, she went downtown. She bought some broccoli. She brought it home. She's chopping broccoli. Chopping broccoli. Chopping broccoli. Chopping broccoli. Chopping broccoli. Chopping broccoli. She chopped broccoli. She chopped broccoli. She chopped broccoli.
Also, potato wedgies. Ow, well, what do you do that for? Huh? Oh, potato wedges. That sounds much less painful. Also, fresh fruit and vegetable bar and milk. On the salad bar is an uncrustable wood with a piece of Darth Vader's skull in it. Or if that doesn't sound good to you for some reason, you can get an Anytimers multiple pack. Of course, you can get an multiple pack anytime you want, well, as long as it's on Tuesdays, Thursdays, and during normal lunch hours. We would like to wish a happy birthday to Axiel Rivera. We would like to welcome all our guest teachers who are with us today.
Today's top stories are, attention all students, tomorrow is picture day, so don't forget to brush your hair and comb your teeth.
So that
when you go back and look at this year's yearbook, 20 years from now, you aren't completely mortified. But no need to worry. We'll be back tomorrow with a very special returning correspondent that'll help you get that picture-perfect smile.
in other news, attention all students.
Juggles the Clown at your service. If anybody knows how to get kids to smile for their yearbook pictures, it's old Juggles the Clown.
Oh, hey there, Juggles. What are you doing here?
Uh-oh, sounds like the little baby wasn't listening. Juggles was here because Juggles can make kids smile.
No offense, Juggles, but how are you gonna make kids smile? You can't even really do anything.
That's where you're wrong. Wrong though. Because Juggles has been working on something new since last year, and oh boy, you kids going to go gaga for it.
Wait a minute, you don't mean...
Oh, Juggles does mean. Juggles finally learned how to do it.
It's a Christmas miracle.
It sure is. Now give old Juggles a moment to get set up and you will be smiling like a corny in a bank vault.
I can't believe Juggles finally learned how to juggle.
Well, you know what they say.
No, what do they say?
I'm not sure. I was actually hoping you knew.
Oh, well, I don't.
Alright, you kids, here goes nothing.
What are you doing?
What do you mean, what am I doing? Juggles is doing what he finally learned how to do.
But you weren't juggling, you're just strumming a ukulele.
Of course I'm strumming a ukulele. I don't learn how to juggle. Are you nuts? That is way too hard for old Juggles to learn.
Alright, Juggles, you know what? We're not smiling, so why don't you just leave this to the pros, okay?
But you don't like my ukulele strumming?
It's fine, Juggles, it's fine.
Yeah, now would you just get out of here? We're trying to do a show.
Suit yourselves. See you kids on the flip side.
If the show had a budget, the first thing I would buy is a padlock for the door.
Yeah, well, this show has no budget. So keep dreaming there, buddy boy.
Alright, well, in other news, attention all 3rd, 4th, and 5th graders. Now's your chance to have your artwork featured on the cover in the New Year's yearbook. If you would like to submit your own cover design and possibly win $50 cash, grab one of these papers from Mrs. Boyer down in the art room. Covers are due by Friday, October 27th. And here are a few yearbook cover design examples to help get you started.
Yearbook cover design examples.
In Trunk or Treat news, attention all students. The 2nd annual PTT Trunk or Treat is returning to Union Canal. Get dressed up and come on out to get an absolute boatload of candy with your closest friends, assuming that they attend this school, because Trunk or Treat is only for you, the Union Canal students. So I guess what we're saying is don't bring along your entire Boy Scout troop, okay? The fun starts at 6 o'clock this coming Friday, October 13th.
That was unsettling.
Yes, Alex. Yes, it was.
In Falcon Foundation news, attention all students, Falcon Foundation's applications apply, fall student awards and projects grant are due this Friday, October 15th.
What?
What's wrong?
Like, what's the Falcon Foundation? You didn't really explain anything.
Oh, well, let's check this email here. Okay. Funding for all awards and grants may be used from December 1st, 2023 to May 31st, 2024.
You're still not explaining what the Falcon Foundation is.
Oh, I'm sure it's here somewhere. Oh, here we go. Spring applications will be due April 15th for enrichment opportunities taking place between June 1st and November 30th, 2024.
I still have absolutely no idea what the Falcon Foundation is.
Okay, just roll the video that the high school kids made.
foundation started back in 2000. It was set up for the purpose of helping students and faculty of Cornwall Avenue School District. So that's pretty much how it started. So it's been around for a while, 22 years. So
the purpose of the foundation is to form strong connections between the school and school district and the community. We give project grants to our teachers, and we also give scholarships to our current students.
So I applied for a grant to get some new science equipment for my 9th grade honors biology class and my advanced topics biology class. I applied for gel electrophoresis equipment, micropipettes, it's called PCR, which is a really fancy thing, fancy name, where we can take a little bit of DNA and make a whole lot of DNA so we can test it, and a water bath to use in experiments.
Of course, we give wonderful education here in the school district, and the foundation can help with that by offering scholarships to students to possibly go to a special camp.
So I applied for a grant for John Hopkins Center for Talented Youth camp, specifically for game theory. I applied, it was a 3-week camp, so I applied because it was pricey. So obviously whatever financial aid I could get for that camp, I would have appreciated. So I applied for Falcon Foundation. It was a no-brainer.
I applied for Zoo America camp because I love animals and I do it every year. So I just wanted to do it again. We fed the animals, we walked around the park and looked at the animals, we studied them, we did lots of other fun stuff.
So what did you apply for the Falcon Foundation?
To go to Girl Scout camp.
Why did you apply to go to Girl Scout?
Because I like Girl Scout camp and I like meeting new people and making friends.
Alright, so what are things that you learned at the camp, or what did you do at the camp?
We did a lot of fun activities like rock wall climbing, swimming, and we had breakfast, lunch, and dinner there.
You should apply for grants and scholarships because there's a lot of times in our lives we want to take a workshop or something and the finances just aren't there to do it, and we can help with that.
I would say the biggest takeaway is ask the foundation if you have a crazy idea for something that as a student you would like to try, or as a teacher you need for your classroom.
They can sign up for a lot of fun activities when their parents don't have the money, or just so you can just go do some fun things.
I think Falcon Foundation is really generous, and it's not hard to apply. I applied for like the max amount of money you could apply for, and I was like, this is like crazy. Like, there's no way they're gonna they're gonna be like, oh, this kid's crazy. Like, and no, they gave me like $750, and I was thrilled. Like, they're super generous.
I never thought I would actually get the grant from the foundation, but I was like, you know what, I'm gonna try it because the worst they can do is say no. And they said yes, and so now I get to do a lot more cool experiments with my students.
To apply for Falcon Foundation, go to clsd.k12.pa.us. Then click on the Falcon Foundation tab. After that, click on the Application tab and scroll down to the application you need. Applications are due October 15th and April 15th.
The process, I answered like a couple of pages of questions that I could just answer off the top of my head, and boom, just like that, $750, and camp was a lot more affordable for me. So
it was pretty easy. I just had to answer some questions.
The application was easy to complete.
I think the best thing I can do is to encourage our students and our teachers to apply. And if there is something special, take advantage of our scholarships and our grants that we offer. Everything's on the website underneath Falcon Foundation, and you can contact me and I will email you back.
There, did that clear everything up?
Yeah, well, but wait, was that who I thought it was in the video?
You noticed her too, huh? Good eye.
Yeah, was that really her?
Yep, that was her all right.
Wow, I can't believe she was in the video.
Yep, Mrs. Weber was in that video.
Good old Mrs. Weber. Glad to see she's keeping busy.
Yep. All right, and now let's head over to Mrs. Rob with the weather. Mrs. Rob?
Good morning, Union Canal. Mrs. Rob here bringing you the weather. Today is supposed to be 62 degrees. A little chilly. Make sure you have your jackets because it's finally going to feel like fall, which is my favorite season of all time. I love it. So I can't wait for the chillier weather, and I hope you have a great day.
Thanks, Mrs. Rob, for Dylan Fox and all of us here in Good Morning Union Canal. I'm Alex Kane, reminding you that knowledge is power. Have a great day.